All right. Well, official welcomes are in order. This is Novice Certamen. This is the round 3 of Novice Certamen of the 2021 NJCL. I am your moderator, Henry Schott, graduate student in St. Louis, working on ancient performance, and I will be reading the questions today. I am, of course, assisted by the ever wonderful Silver Bowl recipient, Lauren Dill, who will be handling the protests and challenges for this round, which we will have none of, hopefully, knocking on all the wooden surfaces in my house. But we're not alone either. We've got Ben Johnson, also on the moderating staff today. He will be handling all of the pasting of Boney and making sure that runs nice and smooth. But our moderators can't do it alone. We have assistant from Keeping Time. We have Andrew. Andrew, say something about yourself.
Hello, I'm an SCL member from Massachusetts.
Wonderful. Thanks. We're glad to have you. And on score today, we have Laura Hudick.
Hi, I'm Laura Hudick from Dallas, Texas. I teach at Green Hill School.
Wonderful. And assisting on score, we have Sid Davis.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sid. I'm a state chair and SCLer from Minnesota.
And we are your Certamen staff for the round. We are going to get this show on the road, this bird in the air, unless there are any lingering questions for me at this time before we get started. This is round 3. We all we should be a little bit familiar with what's going on, hopefully. Wonderful. Then let's do this. Can I get a clear, thank you, Ben. Toss-up number 1 for any player on any team. The Italian region of Lazio is geographically similar to its classical counterpart. Name this ancient province of which Rome was the capital. Wisconsin 1.
Latium?
Latium is correct. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. What ancient region lay north of Latium and today contains the modern cities of Arezzo and Tarquinia?
Latium.
Okay, so what other regions are there? It's probably in Italy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's up north? Samium.
I'd like an answer, please.
Yes,
What should I go with? Tarquinium. Okay. Tarquinium, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for Etruria. Bonus 2. What region, which lies between the Apennines and the Tyrrhenian Sea, was located in southwest Italy, south of Latium?
Could this be Campania?
You can go with that. Yeah, I'm fine with
Sure.
Everyone? Okay, good. Okay. Campania, final answer.
Campania is correct for 15 points on toss-up number 1. Toss-up number 2 for any player on any team. According to the Aeneid, a priest of Neptune named Laocoon warned against bringing what object? It's Georgia 3.
The Trojan horse.
The Trojan horse is correct. The rest of the question, because he feared that Greeks were hidden inside. Bonus 1 for Georgia. According to the Aeneid, what woman also warned against bringing the horse into Troy?
Cassandra. Is that
Yeah.
sound right?
I don't believe her, yeah.
Final answer, Cassandra.
Cassandra is correct. Bonus 2. Later, as represented in a famous statue group, Laocoon and his sons were killed by what type of animal? An event that convinced the Trojans that the gods had rejected his warnings.
Serpents from the sea, right?
Yeah, Caesar.
Yeah.
Final answer, serpents.
Serpents is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up number 2. Toss-up number 3 for any player on any team. When recognized, perform the following commands. Pone unum manum post caput et surge alteram manum et simula spargere aquam in omnes. When recognized, perform the following commands. Pone unum manum post caput. Georgia 1. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe would have liked a little bit more chutzpah on it, but yeah. Of course, you had to pretend to be a sprinkler for anyone curious. Bonus 1 for Georgia. When you're ready, perform these commands. Ponete manus ad genam et tunc iterumque movete eam ad aliam genam.
What's it? I think we have to do, all of us have to do it because it's ponite.
Yeah, so like this.
Okay, sure. Okay,
Yeah,
Wait.
let's see what you got.
all right, this, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I like it. You got more than one person doing it. You put your hands on your cheeks and then move them from cheek to cheek. Bonus 2. When you're ready, perform the following commands. Dicite moderatori nec canere nec saltare possumus.
Are we supposed to
Yeah.
answer in English? Or like say things in English?
I'm not sure. Isn't it like we can't dance or sing?
Yeah, like
I
we
would
can
like
neither
you to
sing nor
start an
dance.
answer.
So should we just say the Latin on like 3?
I need you to start an answer.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nec
Yes.
canere, nec saltare possumus.
Connery.
Neither sing nor dance. Final answer.
Yeah. Okay. I heard it from more than one of you, and I'm going to take it because you did do both. I did not specify whether I wanted you to translate that. You accurately translated it. You get the points,
Thank you.
and so it has been ruled. You got 20 points on toss-up number 3. Toss-up number 4 for any player on any team. Translate the following sentence into English. Tibi licet mutare mentem. Georgia 1.
It is allowed for you to change your mind.
Yes, it is allowed for you to change your mind. Bonus 1 for Georgia. Translate the following sentence into English. Liquid mihi nescire.
It was allowed for me not to know, right?
Yeah, just give it.
It was allowed for me not to know. Final answer.
Yes, it's cumbersome English, but you're right. Bonus 2. Translate into Latin using a form of licet. Will we be allowed to hope?
I'll just type it. And then you guys can give your thoughts like before I say final answer.
I'd like an answer.
All right, so like vitne nobis sperare. Final answer.
Can you say that one more time?
Like vitne nobis sperare.
That is correct for 20 points on toss-up 4. Toss-up number 5 for any player on any team, if I can get it clear. Thank you. Toss-up number 5, any player, any team. Listen to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer in English the questions that follow. Germanicus erat dux Romanus, et in Germania pugnabat. Uno die milites Germanici non pugnare volebant, pecuniam volebant. Milites clamabant, et Germanicus timebat, sed Agrippina uxor Germanici consilium cepit. Agrippina infantem suum Gaium portavit, et eum militibus demonstravit. Gaius gerebat vestimenta militis, et milites eum amabant. Pugnabimus inquit miles, quod Caligulam nostrum amamus. I will repeat the passage. Germanicus erat dux Romanus, et in Germania pugnabat. Uno die milites Germanici non pugnare volebant, pecuniam volebant. Milites clamabant, et Germanicus timebat, sed Agrippina uxor Germanici consilium cepit. Agrippina infantem suum Gaium portavit, et eum militibus demonstravit. Gaius gerebat vestimenta militis, et milites eum amabant. Pugnabimus inquit miles, quod Caligulam nostrum amamus. Your question. What did Germanicus so Wisconsin won?
They wanted money, and they did
Yeah.
not want.
Yeah, money, and I could tell where you were going was also right. Is correct. Money or not to fight, or both, would answer that question. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. What did Germanicus's wife do to calm the soldiers?
So it's Uxor
it.
Germanici.
Concealum capit.
The one has a plan, I think, right? Okay. Didn't she like devise the plan? I
And
remember it was in one of the written tests.
I guess she made a plan to.
I'd like you to start an answer.
what should I say? I defer to Wisconsin one.
Okay.
She made a plan to take her son and put him in the soldier's uniform and tell all the other soldiers to fight.
I'm not going to take it. And I'm going to explain why. She didn't tell the soldiers to fight. Most of the plan was right, but you gave information that was not explicitly correct. So I'm not taking the question. Bonus 2 then. Who was the baby?
Calig, right?
No, Gaius.
Yeah. Wait.
Gaius.
Yeah.
Gaius? Okay. Gaius, final answer?
Gaius or Caligula would have been acceptable for 15 points on 5. And our score at the quarter mark, what do we got?
After 5 questions, our scores are Georgia with 60 points, Wisconsin with 30, and Texas Gold has yet to score.
Huzzah. Wisconsin 4, is that a question for me? You've got a hand?
Can I move somewhere quickly because like if my screen keeps my whole thing keeps freezing and okay, thank you.
Yeah, good. Take a second at the score break. Find yourself a spot.
I'll take this opportunity to use the restroom.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let us get ready to get this show going again. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. You know, I should have given my spiel that there was no rest stop for 20 questions, but I cave. You know, nature calls, nature calls. At least everybody knows, right? We're streaming this.
So Wisconsin 4, Shilpa, you were getting bad connection from Mr. Schott. Like the screen was freezing, you said?
Like sometimes I like the whole passage, parts, chunks of it, it just cut out and then it came back. So I just moved downstairs.
Okay.
Just closer to the Wi-Fi. But
if it persists, don't hesitate to let us know. That's why we have a bunch of moderators in the room in case someone has a better connection.
Okay, thank you.
I won't take it personally. I promise. Really hope Will's washing his hands. At least 20 seconds. Warm water. Plenty of soap.
I mean, how do you know he didn't go number 2?
Oh, you're right. I don't know that.
We're
But
streaming live, guys.
And we'll see because he's back. That's how I know. All right. We all good? Awesome. So then, can I get a recap of the scores then, just so I have a sense of where we are, since we had that long hiatus?
Sure. Again, after 5, our scores are Georgia 60, Wisconsin 30, Texas Gold yet to score.
Huzzah, hooray, Kalu, Kaleh. Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, your competitors. 300 points still on the table. Toss-up number 6 for any player on any team. What profession is shared between a daughter of Zeus who suddenly resigned after getting... Wisconsin 1.
Cupbearer?
Cupbearer is correct. After getting married and a Trojan youth abducted by Zeus named Ganymede was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. What goddess resigned the position of divine cupbearer after marrying Heracles?
Hebe.
Hebe.
Should I just spell it out?
Yeah, just spell it.
Okay. My final answer will be in the chat.
Okay. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Hebe. Hebe is correct.
Yeah.
Bonus 2. Most say that the constellation Aquarius represents Ganymede, but others argue that it was what half-snake Athenian who judged the contest between Athena and Poseidon.
I don't know this, Rohan.
Not sure either. The city for Athens, right? That's the contest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Just guess maybe Python. I don't know.
Okay.
Answer,
Python.
please. No, I'm sorry. Python was all snake. Cecrops is who we're looking for. Cecrops or Kekrops. You got 15 points on toss-up number 6. Toss-up number 7 for any player on any team. For the verb specto spectare, give the form for the third person plural perfect act. Wisconsin 1.
Spectawerunt.
Spectawerunt is correct. Third person plural perfect active indicative, which would mean they watched. Bonus 1 for Wisconsin. For the verb dodare, give the form for the first person plural pluperfect active indicative, which would mean we had given.
Dede Ramos?
Dede Ramos, right? Dede Ramos. Dede Ramos. Okay. Dede Ramos, final answer.
Dede Ramos is correct. Bonus 2. For the verb tango tangere, give the form for the second person plural future perfect active indicative, which would mean y'all will have touched.
Yes, tetigi. So tetigiristis.
No, tetigiristis.
Yeah.
Tetigiristis. Okay. Tetigiritis. Final answer.
Tetigiritis is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up number 7. Toss-up number 8 for any player on any team. In the early empire, what 4 colors were used to denote... who is it first? Wisconsin 1.
White, red.
Finish your answer.
White, red, green, and blue.
Is correct. The rest of the question was the different factiones or racing companies in the Roman circus. Red, blue, green, white, in any order. Bonus 1. Which 2 additional colors were added under the reign of Domitian?
I mean, probably black.
Black, yellow? I don't know.
I was thinking black, yellow too.
Yeah.
Or maybe, or is it black?
It could be, I don't know, like purple.
But purple would be royal color, so they won't.
Yeah, I would go with black and yellow, but I don't. Not
Answer, please.
Okay. Black and yellow. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It was purple and gold. Bonus 2. Which 2 of the original 4 colors were the oldest, dating back to the Republic?
Oh, I think this is red and white.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Red and white. Okay. Red and white. Final answer.
Red and white is correct for 15 points on toss-up number 8. Toss-up number 9 for any player on any team. Name 2 Latin cases and the Latin verb from which they derive. Georgia 4.
Nomen, which is the derivative of nominative, and odd, which is the derivative of accusative.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Wisconsin 1.
Dative comes from do, and
Finish your answer, please.
And ablative and genitive comes from gano.
I'm going to call the time. Who's I got here? Texas Gold 1.
Nominative from nomen and dative from do.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So the question was, name two Latin cases and the Latin verbs from which they derive. I'm being told that my audio somewhat dropped when I said verbs, and that is a shame. But we needed nomino for nominative, do for dative, gigno for genitive, pharaoh for ablative, woco vocative, loco locative, and accuso for accusative. All right. Yep. We're no points there. We're going to move on to toss-up number 10 for any player on any team. Which of the following prepositions cannot take the same case as the others? Trans, in, pro, in. Wisconsin 4.
Pro.
Pro is correct. Inter was the last word in the list. Bonus 1. What case does pro take?
Ablative.
Ablative. Okay.
Yeah.
Ablative. Final answer.
Ablative is correct. Bonus 2. What two cases can in take?
Accusative and ablative. Okay. Accusative and ablative. Final answer.
Is correct for 20 points on toss-up 10. And at the halfway point, what's our score looking like?
After 10 questions, Georgia has 60 points, Wisconsin has 100, and Texas Gold has yet to score.
All right. Huzzah, hooray, Kalu, Kalay. Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and yay, your competitors. And in the spirit of Certamen. Texas Gold, you're right. There are 200 points still on the board. Let's enter the back half of this round. Once I get it clear. Toss-up number 11 for any player on any team. Because he instructed his wife Merope to omit proper Texas Gold 3.
Sisyphus?
Is correct. Proper burial rituals, and because he tied up the god of death, what trickster was forced to ceaselessly roll a boulder up a hill in the underworld? Sisyphus. Bonus 1. Name this god of death whom Heracles once overpowered to save the life of Alcestis.
The only god of death I can think of is Thanatos.
Yeah.
Yep. Because, yeah. Isn't he the only one? Is there another one? Okay. Thanatos, final answer.
Thanatos is correct. Bonus 2. In a proper burial, Greeks would place a coin of what denomination in the mouth of the deceased in order to pay charon for passage across the Styx?
Oh, it starts with like an O. Is it like, it's not a drachma. I always thought it was a drachma, but it's not. Is an os a currency? Is that a thing? I know this is the word for I, but like.
I don't think so. I think that's it.
I would like an answer, please.
Okay, os, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It does start with an O, but it ends with a bull, obol.
Oh, okay.
You got 15 points on toss-up 11. Toss-up number 12 for any player on any team. Distinguish in meaning between the nouns casa and causa. Wisconsin 1.
Casa means house and causa means cause.
Yes. House, cause, reason, some such synonyms. Bonus 1. Distinguish in meaning among these three nouns. Core, corona, and cornu.
Core is heart.
Corona's
crown.
Crown.
Crown. Corn. I think I recognize it. But.
Yeah.
Well, could it potentially be like horn? Because I'm thinking like cornucopia. I
I'd
don't
like you to
think
start an
bring
answer.
it out there if we don't know.
We'll go with it. Okay. Cor means heart.
Yeah.
Corona means crown, and cornu means horn.
That is correct. Heart, crown, horn, respectively. Bonus 2. Distinguish in meaning among these three nouns: Kaides, Kylum, and Carmen.
Okay, Kylum
Kylum is sky.
Island Sky. Carmen is a song and a prayer.
Song. We can go with song. We can go with song.
Okay, song. Okay.
Kaides. No idea.
I'd like you to start an answer.
Should I say cattle? I don't know. Okay. Kaides means cattle, Kylo means sky, and Carmen means song.
So close. Kaides is a word for killing, murder. Kylum means sky, and Carmen means song. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but you don't get the points. You get 15 on 12 for your trouble. Toss-up number 13 for any player on any team. What Roman general won battles at Perinthus, Cyzicus, Nicaea, Georgia 3?
Lucullus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. What Roman general won battles at Perinthus, Cyzicus, Nicaea, Issus, and Lugdunum before he could claim sole rule of the Roman Empire in 197 AD? Texas Gold 1.
Septimius Severus?
Septimius Severus is correct, though he had been proclaimed emperor 4 years earlier, making him the first Roman emperor born in Africa was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. Name one of Severus's rivals that he defeated in any of the battles listed above.
Albinus or Albinus. I don't know how you say it. I think it gets the point across. All right, Albinus, final answer.
Prompt.
Oh crap. Oh, but he's got like a first name.
Yeah, give me something here.
Gaius Albinus, final answer.
No, I'm sorry. We needed Clodius Albinus.
Okay.
Decimus Clodius Albinus. Bonus 2. Name one of Severus's sons who succeeded him.
Caracalla, final answer.
Caracalla is correct, the other one being Geta, but we're not supposed to know that. You get 15 on 13. Toss-up number 14 for any player on any team. After Apollo told Cupid that he was too young for archery. Oh, everybody's buzzing. Wisconsin 2.
Daphne?
Is correct. Cupid shot Apollo with a golden arrow that caused him to fall in love with what woman who became a laurel tree to escape? Daphne. Bonus 1. Apollo was boasting about his prowess in archery to Cupid because he had recently defeated what giant serpent, the guardian of the site at Delphi?
This is Python.
This is Python, right?
This is Python, yeah. Python, final answer.
This one is Python, yes. Bonus 2. The god of what river, which was once diverted by Heracles along with the Alpheus, was the father of Daphne and transformed her into a laurel tree?
Okay, I might be wrong, but it might be Ladon. I don't know.
I think it started with the E or something.
Oh, E?
But no, we can go with Ladon.
I don't know. That's
I think it's Eumaeus.
Eumaeus is Odysseus is swineherd.
I'd like an answer.
Just go with it.
Okay, Ladon, final answer.
No, we're looking for Peneus, the Peneus River. You got 15 on 14. Toss-up number 15 for any player on any team. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of exclamation? Texas Gold 4.
Clamo, to shout.
Shout is correct. Bonus 1. What is the meaning of the Latin verb at the root of capture?
Capit, right? Copio. Capit is the third.
Meaning to take.
Copio meaning
that? Audrey?
I think she said copio.
I'd like an answer, please.
Copio, to take. Final
To
answer.
take is correct. Bonus 2. What is the meaning of the Latin noun at the root of civilian?
Oh, Kiwis, citizen.
Citizen. Yes.
Okay. Latin noun. Yes. Kiwis, citizen. Final answer.
Citizen is correct for a full 20 points on toss of 15. Coming into the home stretch, what's our score?
After 15 questions, our scores are Georgia with 60, Wisconsin with 130, and Texas Gold with 50.
All right. Huzzah, hooray, Kalu, Kalay. Cheer wildly for yourselves, your competitors, and your teammates in the spirit of Certamen and good sportsmanship. 100 points still on the table. Toss-up number 16 for any player on any team. What abbreviation is given to a document that describes the entirety of one's career accomplishment? This is Georgia 3.
CV, meaning curriculum vitae.
CV is correct. Experience and education was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. What is the Latin represented by these letters?
What you just said, curriculum vitae.
Yeah.
I'm fine with the curriculum vitae.
Curriculum vitae is correct. Bonus 2. What is the literal meaning of curriculum vitae?
Course of life, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final answer, course of life.
Course of life is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up 16. Toss-up number 17 for any player on any team. Where did the second triumvirate meet in 30? Georgia 3.
Gymnasium.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Where did the second triumvirate meet in 38 BC to renew the Lex Titia for another 5 years? Wisconsin 1.
They met in
Answer, please.
Gallia.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Texas Gold 1.
Alexandria.
No, I'm sorry, this was in Tarentum. All right, I'm receiving word that my connection's doing some weird things. So we're gonna hold for a second in between questions and see what's going on. Okay.
I think it might be my connection because it says like my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, you're good. Like
You're fine on mine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. For what it's
I'm
worth,
not
we
having
just
any
heard
problems.
you very clearly.
Okay. Because like during the after 15, there's like a break, and then by the time it resumed, you're already on like question 17.
Okay.
Try turning off your video. It might make the quality better.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that. Thank you. If you think it'll help.
We like close other like.
You have my express permission as moderator to turn your camera off to try to resolve this problem.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. So here's hoping. We got a few questions left. Let's ride it out to the end here, everybody. Ben, could I get a fresh clear just because I'm getting DMs from everybody? Thank you. Toss up number 18. Right. We just did that. Toss up number 18 for any player on any team. Change the noun keyways to the ablative plural. Wisconsin 1.
Kiwabus?
Kiwabus is correct. Bonus 1. Change the noun pecunia to the ablative plural.
Pecuni.
East?
East. Pecuni.
Yeah,
It's pecuni east, right?
Yeah, with 2 eyes.
2 eyes. Okay. Pecuni east. Final answer.
Pecuni east is correct. Bonus 2. Change the noun opus to the ablative plural.
Opus?
Is it like opus, opium?
Opus. This is third declension, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it has to be opibus. Right?
Opibus, sure.
I'd like you to give me an answer.
Opibus. Final answer.
I'm sorry. No, it's operibus. Opus operis. You got 15 points. Toss up number 19 for any player on any team. What woman, the mother of Pyrrha, was given as a gift to the personification, Georgia 2?
Pandora.
Pandora is correct. The personification of afterthought, Epimetheus, and brought as a dowry a jar of evils that she eventually released was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. According to Hesiod's Works and Days, when Pandora opened her jar, only the personification of what feeling remained within?
Hope, right?
Yeah, hope.
Final
final
answer.
answer.
Final answer, hope.
Hope is correct. If you wanted to be fancy, you could have said Elpis. Bonus 2. What specific crime against Zeus led the god to ask Hephaestus to craft Pandora and loose her upon the world?
Wait, is this like the wolf guy? That's
No,
like
not yet.
flood though.
But
I
isn't
don't know,
like,
just go with it with whatever you
but
want.
isn't
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure that's flood, but if we don't
And
have
I'd like
it.
you to start an answer, please.
Wait, no, I think okay, Prometheus stole fire.
Yeah.
Let's go! Oh my gosh.
Prometheus
Yes.
stole fire. He gave it to mankind. Anything that hints at that story with some detail would have worked. So it's 20 points on 19. And what's our score coming into the final toss-up?
After 19, our scores are Georgia 100 points, Wisconsin 145, and Texas Gold 50.
All right. Huzzah, hooray. Kalu Kalay. Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and your competitors in the spirit of Certamen. We have 20 points still on the table. Toss-up number 20 for any player on any team. What imperial woman was commemorated with a temple in the Forum Romanum? Wisconsin 2.
Faustina.
Faustina is correct. Built by her husband Antoninus Pius in 141 AD. Bonus 1. Today, that temple bears the names of both Faustina and Antoninus Pius, to whom it was dedicated following the emperor's death. At what village where he held his country estate did Antoninus Pius die in 161 AD?
I feel like everyone dies in Capua because that's like a country home there.
Okay.
It could be it's either Capua, Sicily, or Sardinia. So let's go Capua.
Capua? Okay. Capua, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It was Lorium, Lorium. Bonus 2. Antoninus Pius was not Hadrian's first choice for succession. His first choice was Caonius Commodus, who died before he could take imperial reign, who was the son of this Commodus, who would eventually become Co-Augustus.
Oh, would this be Lucius Verus?
Lucius Verus,
It's
yeah.
like
That's what I'm
Co-Augustus?
thinking.
Yeah. Lucius
I mean,
Verus.
that's the only co-emperor I can think of. So yeah,
I think
Lucius
it's-
Verus.
Yeah, Lucius Verus.
Lucius Verus, final answer.
That is correct for 15 points on toss-up 20, and our final score.
After 20 questions, our scores are Georgia 100, Wisconsin 160, and Texas Gold 50.
Huzzah, hooray, Kalu Kalay. Well played, everybody. Thank you for joining us for round 3 of Novice Certamen. Entering the chat at some point should be a link to rate your moderator and check the scores if you're interested.
Over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL code of conduct. All right, players, please keep in mind that in order to answer toss-up, please wait until you are recognized by the buzz on my chat. Remember that the order that the buzzes come in on my screen may be different from the order you see on your screen. So we go by what's on mine. For everyone, please be quiet during the duration of the match. We will check score at 5, 10, and 15 questions, at which point you are free to clap or cheer using Zoom reactions or typing encouraging words in the chat during that score check. When score is read at 19, please keep it to Zoom clapping or Zoom reactions so that we may finish the round quickly. All right. And then any coaches may turn on their cameras and microphones at the end of the round. That is the only time it is appropriate. And here comes the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto, cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo, tredecem ludos magnos Iovis an amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant, tandem hec equus eratus domum recorrere coipit, ehu. And I'm just trying to speed through that. That is not my normal passage reading speed, I will slow it down. Okay, players, please remember that do not do anything that may be construed as consultation, including gestures and any verbal or electronic communication with other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with other players or anyone else in any way during the round other than by voice or chat within this Zoom. Coaches, there should be no exclamations about, or anyone in the Zoom, there should be no exclamations or anything about the rules or procedures during a question in progress out loud. If you have a question during the toss-up, for players, you should raise your hand. And any coaches can send protests or challenges or players to Henry Schott in a direct message. Excuse me. Lastly, please remember that moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there is an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. Okay. I see that we have a few players who are designated by the star as the captain. However, in Zoom, because we need that phrase final answer to know what your final bonus question answer is, I will really just be going off of that. When I hear final answer before or after the thing that is said, that will be considered your final answer on a bonus. Okay, do any players have a question? Okay. Sure, we can do a quick buzzer check. Let's have all of the, I was gonna say, well, all right, just all of you buzz. Make sure you see it on your own screen. Okay. I wanted to just reconfirm that all players do need to keep their cameras on during the round. So California 4, that includes you. Let me know if you're having issues. Okay, I can see you now. Yes. All right, then, let me confirm that I'm reading the correct round. Certamen Intermediate 3, round 3. And I'm gonna line up my windows, ideally. All right. Now, we do not have Washington State in this round, correct? All right, we don't need to do that bit then. We will do a practice question now for 0 points. This is called toss-up 0. And this question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of the rounds and the difficulty of questions in this tournament. Toss-up number 0. Using a gerundive, say, by making ships. Virginia 1.
Faciendo naves.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Ohio 1.
Naves, wait. Yeah. Navibus faciendis.
That is correct. Navibus faciendis. And bonus 1 for Ohio, again, for no points. Use a gerundive to say for the purpose of making ships.
That would be dative, right? So that would still just be Navibus faciendis.
Okay.
Anyone else have any thoughts on that?
No.
All right. Navibus faciendis, final answer.
I'm sorry, it would be ad naves faciendas or navium faciendarum causa or gratia. Bonus 2, give 2 people the order. Pity your friends.
So does anyone know what pity mean? Or sorry, what pity would be?
I'm not sure. No.
Me neither.
Would that be like
right?
Maybe placeo, but that's more of please, I think.
Time, need an answer.
Placete tuos amicos.
sorry, that's not correct. We were looking for miseremini amicorum. All right, but doesn't matter. Was for 0 points, just a little warm up. And this 50 years of Certamen throwback question came from the 1984 upper level semifinal round of NJCL Certamen. All right, any other questions before we start the real questions? Good, let's do it. Toss up number 1. What region of the Roman Empire contained the Liger, Garumna, Sequana, and Rhodanus rivers? Virginia 3.
Gallia.
Gallia is correct. Bonus number 1 for Virginia. Which of those rivers formed the border between Aquitania and Lugdunensis?
Say the rivers.
Liger, Garumna, Sequana, Rhodanus.
It would not be Sequana.
Okay.
Okay.
Defer to Jordan.
Sure.
I'm going to go with
Need an answer?
Liger. Final answer.
Liger is correct. And bonus 2. Which of those same rivers flowed through the city of Lutetia?
All right, this would be Sequana.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Defer to Jordan.
Sequana. Final answer.
Sequana is correct. I got a note in a private message that my audio cut out for 1 or 2 people. Was that the case for the majority on the toss-up?
I heard it cut out slightly, yeah.
It's mainly like lagging, not really cutting out. I can hear everything.
It's a lag kind of thing.
You just lagged saying that, actually.
It's like we can see you say it, and then it comes like a quarter second later.
You lagged on the word lag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same for me.
We restarted our router yesterday, and it seemed to get better. But if we want to, this makes me sad.
I know you want to read, but do you want to just switch?
Yes.
Well, we can see if it fixes by your schedule for the next round too. So.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I didn't want to stop everything because I was hosting the Zoom, but if we've got a second moderator in here to do the stuff. So I'm going to actually, Henry, we're going to turn it over to Henry. He is going to continue reading. You can send protests to Mr. Walker for now, as well as his other duty of pacing things. Yeah, I want y'all to have the best experience possible. So
thank you.
Yeah, of course.
This is why we're
so I'm going to
well
leave
staffed.
the Zoom. Yeah, I'm going to leave the Zoom and try to restart our router. It may cause a marital dispute, but I will get through it and hopefully see y'all soon.
Perfect.
Good luck, everybody.
All right.
Thanks.
All right, now I'm taking over this show. So we are, yes, that'd be great.
Oh, sorry to cut in for another moment, but I don't
Now's the
think
time.
I'm not sorry to cut in, but I'm not allowed to private chat with Mr. Walker. It says I'm only able to direct message Miss Laura, Mr. Andrew, and Mr. Sid, and then you.
Oh, I know what that is. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, because Mr. Walker joined a little late. I need to make him a co-host.
Thank you.
Where are? I just saw your name in this list. There it is. More, make a co-host. You should be able to do that now. Can you confirm that for me?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, sure. Since we switched moderators midstream, does the room mind if I do a quick Aurelia passage, since my Latin is different from Miss Dill's? Great.
Go ahead.
Behold, the Aurelia passage. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Jovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurde coebit. Eheu. That's my Latin. That's how I say it. Great. Then let's get this back on track to toss-up number 2 for any player on any team. What is the Latin abbreviation commonly found on tombs, which means here lies California 1?
HJS standing for Hic Jacet Sepultus.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Let's go. My first premature national.
We have HIS on the page, but that is a J in some cases. I'm taking it. Bonus 1 for California. If a tomb bears the letters HIS, then one would assume a body to be present within. What word is used to describe tombs that contain no such body and cannot accurately bear the inscription?
What is HIS? So there's nobody there. And then I have no idea. Like
No, HIS is the one where there is a body.
Yeah, so would it be like NIS?
I'd like an answer, please.
NIS, final answer.
And I'm sorry, we were looking for the word kenotaphium or cenotaph, which means an empty tomb. We weren't looking for the abbreviation there. Bonus 2. What 4-letter abbreviation containing a subjunctive form of the verb esse can also be used in the context of graves and is found in Marshall 929?
4-letter abbreviation containing a subjunctive form of essay. What's the subjunctive form of essay? I feel like I should know this.
Is that the?
What? Oh, you guys want the abbreviation?
Yes, we do, and I'd like an answer, please. I'm gonna call time. We're looking for STTL for sit tibi terra levis. Today we learned. You got 10 points for your trouble. Toss-up number 3 for any player on any team. Which emperor was able to restore Rome's dominance in the East by defeating Zenobia? Who's here first? California 2.
Aurelian.
Aurelian is correct. Bonus 1. Who was Zenobia's son who had been declared an Augustus?
Oh, this is awful. This was on the test.
Yeah, this is on.
Oh no. I don't know, like Diademenius. I know that's not right, but that's my final answer.
The answer? What is it?
Whatever. Diademenius.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We're looking for Vabalafus. It's a mouthful, I know. Bonus 2. In his reconquest of the East, Aurelian was completing the work of Claudius Gothicus. How had Claudius died?
Oh, he died of the plague. He was the only emperor of the late empire. That one, right?
Okay, that's interesting.
So he died of the plague, final answer.
Yeah, he died of plague, illness, some plague. I don't know if it's the plague, but I'm taking it. You get 15 on 3. Toss-up number 4 for any player of any team. Of the nouns insidiae, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, which is best described in the following Latin sentence? Cum aetate id venet. Ohio 1.
Sapientis.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Of the nouns insidiae, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, which is best described in the following Latin sentence? Cum aetate id venet ad eos qui audiunt. Virginia 1.
Ventus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Of the nouns insidiae, sapientia, ventus, ros, praesidium, which is best described in the following Latin sentence. Cum aetate id venet ad eos qui audiunt et discunt.
Can you spell the ROS? Is it ROS?
ROS. It's California one.
ROS.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Sapientia was the word. Ohio, you were so close. You had the right idea. I really want to give it to you, but I can't. So it's no points on 4. That's okay. We're moving on. Toss up number 5 for any player on any team. What type of substance both produces a flower marked with the Greek lament Ai and miraculous Virginia 2?
A hyacinth.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. What type of substance both produces a flower marked with the Greek lament Ai and miraculously falls from the sky? Jason's California 2.
Blood.
Blood is correct. Falls from the sky when Zeus wishes to honor the death of his son Sarpedon. Blood. Bonus 1. In his account, Ovid compares the fate of Ajax to what Spartan youth who was transformed by his lover Apollo into a flower bearing the lament Ai on its petals?
IT? Or is it, it's Hyacinthus, right? Like he was transformed into the flower.
Yeah.
It's a boy.
I'm just thinking if there's any other possibility. But I think
it's that one.
Yeah.
Can I get an answer, please?
Hyacinthus final.
Hyacinthus is correct. Bonus 2. In Book 12 of the Iliad, Sarpedon delivers a lengthy speech on glory to what man who was his cousin and the co-commander of the Lycian forces?
Book 12 of the Iliad. That would be. Wait, no, I'm thinking the Iliad. Lycian. His cousin. Jason, do you know?
Not at all.
I'd like an answer, please.
No answer.
Time. Yeah, his name is Glaucus. Glaucus. You got 15 on 5. And how are we looking after 5 questions?
After 5 questions, the score stands at California has 20 points, California has 40 points, Virginia has 20 points, and Ohio is yet to score.
Huzzah! Hooray! Kalu Kalay! Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and yea, verily, your competitors, in the spirit of Certamen. 300 points still on the table. Let's do this. Toss-up number 6 for any player on any team. Describamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hac sententia. Bono viro consule patria omnia beneficia agere potest. Quo casu est viro? Who's it first? It's Virginia 1.
Ablativo.
Ablativo is correct. Quo casu est viro ablativo. Bonus 1. Cuius modi est agere?
This would be infinitivo, right?
I would have to be a genitive.
Infinitivi, I believe.
Infinitivi.
Can we get the sentence in the chat?
Yeah, give us a second because we're honoring that request. All right, but I do need an answer pretty quickly.
Okay.
Give me something.
Infinitivi, final answer.
Infinitivi is correct. Bonus 2. Cuius generis est beneficia?
I want to say that's neuter. I'm pretty sure the word's beneficium. So nutrii.
Nutri. I thought it was nutrius because
it's genitive. Genitive though. Cuius.
Okay.
Nutri.
Isn't neuter?
Answer, please.
Okay, never mind.
Nutrii. Final answer.
I'm sorry. No, neutrius.
It's unus nauta.
Yeah.
Oh.
Virginia 4 gets it. It's 15 on 6. Moving on. Toss-up number 7 for any player on any team. Name the owner of the building described in the following quotation. So he went, and with him went 22 weeping companions. They found the house built of hewn stone, and around it were mountain wolves and lions, which she had. California 1.
Kirke.
Kirke, Circe, is correct, which she had bewitched because she had given them evil drugs, was the rest of the quote. Bonus 1. Name Circe's island, which was perhaps located somewhere off Italy.
Oh, it's Ayaya, right?
Ayaya.
Yeah.
Ayaya final.
Ayaya is correct. Bonus 2. What man led the expedition of 23 men that located Circe's house on Ayaya and was the only one to escape being transformed into pigs by the sorceress?
This is Eurylochus, right?
No, wait. Oh yeah.
Elpenor's the one that fell off the roof. Is this Eurylochus?
Wait, no. I thought it's the one who led it.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Okay.
Wait, do I not know myth or is that Odysseus? Okay.
Yeah, I want to say Odysseus, but
Answer,
what you're
please.
saying.
Eurylochus final.
Eurylochus is correct.
Let's go.
20 points on toss-up 7. Toss-up number 8 for any player on any team. The passage from the previous rounds continues. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer in Latin the questions that follow. Ubi duae feminae tandem aquillam conspexerunt et capiebant picturas aquilae. O miseras feminas aquila furens sibi cogitavit, ego eas puniam quod picturae non mihi placent. Statim regina avium de statua volabat, et donum sordidum in capita feminarum demisit. Feminae multis lacrimis dolent. I will repeat the passage. Ubi duae feminae tandem aquillam conspexerunt, et capiebant picturas aquilae, O miseras feminas aquila furens sibi cogitavit, ego eas puniam quod picturae non mihi placent. Statim regina avium de statua volabat, et donum sordidum in capita feminarum demisit. Feminae multis lacrimis dolent. Their question. Quales feminae ad Virginia 1? Like an answer?
Miserae.
Miserae works. Quales feminae ad finem fabulae erant was the question. Miserae, miserrimae, infelices, something to that effect. Bonus 1. Cur aquila irata erat.
Can you get the passage in the chat, please?
Yes, it should be
I think it's pretty sure it's because like he doesn't like pictures, so
The picture's not pleasing to him.
yeah. Quad picturas non placet aquilae. Right?
I think it'd be picturae, right?
Picturae, yeah.
I'd like you to start an answer, please.
Okay. Quad picturae non placet aquilae.
Can I get your fourth word, I think? The plaque word.
Oh, plaquette?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
thank you for being consistent. I wasn't sure if there was in the end, but picturae placent. All right, bonus 2. Quomodo aquila feminas punivit.
I want to say, can we get the question in the chat? Okay.
How did he punish the women?
Oh, he descended onto their head.
He gave a dirty gift onto the head of the women.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that in Latin.
Just give the same thing it says there, I guess.
Okay.
I would like you to start an answer, please.
Donum sordidum in capita de misit.
Yeah, I can take that. Donum sordidum in capita de misit, in capita feminarum de misit. Dono sordido would have sufficed. I'm giving you 15. There we go, 15 on 8. And we're moving on to toss-up number 9, if I can get a clear in chat. Okay, there. Toss-up number 9 for any player on any team. Circumventing the Senate, what tribune attempted to rebuild Rome's class of small farmers by confiscating private holdings of public land? California 1.
Tiberius Gracchus.
Tiberius Gracchus is correct. Private holdings of public land in excess of 500 jugera and redistributing it to smaller farmers in 133 BC was the rest of the question. Bonus 1. What friend of Scipio Aemilianus had attempted to pass a similar law around 145 BC, but halted in the face of opposition from the large landholders?
Marius? No, Marius wasn't in that time.
I guess we can just guess like Sempronius or something like that.
Okay, sure. Defer to Jason.
Sempronius, final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. His name was Laelius. Bonus 2. Who led the mob that murdered Tiberius Gracchus?
Oh, it's Scipio
Nascia. Yeah, Scipio Nasica.
Oh, is it Nascia or Nasica?
It's Nasica, I believe. I think that was Andrew's pronunciation. Scipio Nasica. Actually, just go Scipio for now.
Scipio, final answer.
Prompt.
Okay, Scipio Nasica.
Scipio Nasica, final.
Scipio Nasica is correct. Publius Cornelius.
Good job,
Scipio
good job.
Nasica. You got 15 on 9. And we're moving on to toss-up number 10 for any player on any team. From what Latin noun do we derive the English words inertia and artifice? Virginia 1.
Ars,
please.
meaning art.
Ars, meaning art, is correct. Bonus 1. From what Latin noun do we derive the English words duel, revel, and rebellion?
Bellum, meaning war, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. And Jordan, you agree? Okay. Bellum, meaning war, final answer.
That is correct. Bonus 2. From what Latin noun do we derive the words ferret and furtive?
I think this is for, meaning thief.
Sure.
That
Right?
sounds right.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
For, meaning thief, final answer.
That is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up 10. And what are we looking like at the half?
After 10 questions, the score stands at California with 75 points, Virginia with 70 points, and Ohio yet to score.
Huzzah! Hooray! Kaloo-kalay! Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and yay, your competitors in the spirit of Certamen. Welcome back, Lauren.
Thanks. I am now hardwired into our Wi-Fi, our internet. I don't know.
Okay. You are still technically scheduled, but you want to, yeah?
Up to the kids, honestly.
Up to the kids. What do we feel? We've been going with me for half the round. You want to keep going, or?
I'm
I have no
indifferent.
opinion.
I will not take it personally.
Can I try?
Let's put her in, coach.
Give it a shot.
We're gonna
Tag
give
me
her a
in.
shot.
All right.
All right, so we're on 11. We just hit the half.
Okie doke. I was just finishing getting my screen ready. And there it is. I will say my internet speeds are a lot faster now. Did a speed test, so hopefully all is well. Here we go. Toss-up number 11. Name the title character from the classic children's book described with the following Latin sentences. Puer cum tribus liberis ad insulam distantem volat, in qua insula sunt multi pueri amici, irati piratai. Virginia 1.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is correct. And I just want to check, how did my sound sound?
Sounded very good.
Oh,
Sounded very good, much better than before.
I got every word there.
Much clearer.
On time.
This was my favorite question too in this round. Big Peter Pan fan right here. The rest of the description just said, et crocodilos crepitans sicut horologium. Peter Pan is correct for Virginia, your first bonus. Name the title character from the classic children's book described with the following Latin sentence. Puella cuniculum album sub foramen sequitur, in quo sunt feles et vir insanos et mus et regina quae capita hominum excidi jubet.
I believe this is Alice.
Alice in Wonderland, yeah. The White Rabbit and all that.
Yeah. So should we just say Alice?
Sure.
Okay. Alice, final answer.
Alice is correct. We would have taken Alice in Wonderland as well. Yes. All right. Sorry, we were getting our assistant moderators recalibrated. Okay. Do we know who's posting this one? Cool. All right. Bonus 2. Name the children's book described. Postquam mater filium nomine maximum ad cubiculum mittit. Maximus obdormivet et suum cubiculum silva intra mare profundum fit, in qua multa ferra habitant.
Ooh,
Whose name? Wait.
I
don't know this.
I don't know what this is.
It's another word for Maximus. That is his name literally Maximus, I guess.
Need an answer?
No answer.
All right. The big clue is at the end of the description, but maybe you don't know the book. Where the Wild Things Are. All right. It's translated into Latin as well. Ubi fera sunt. Highly recommend in either language. All right. Moving on to toss-up number 12. What man went into exile with the necklace and robe of his aunt's Virginia 2?
Polynices.
Polynices is correct. Ancestor Harmonia, after he was driven from the shared rule of the city of Thebes by his brother Eteocles. Bonus 1 for Virginia. Name the 2 sisters of Polynices and Eteocles.
This would be Antigone and Ismene. Do you guys agree?
They were sisters.
Yes.
Okay. Defer to Anne.
Antigone and Ismene, final answer.
That is correct. And bonus 2, Polynices used the necklace of Harmonia to bribe Euryphile into persuading her husband to join the expedition against Thebes. Name Euryphile's husband.
This is Amphiaraus. Do you guys agree?
He was on the expedition against Thebes.
Yes.
Was he Euryphile's husband?
Yes.
Okay. I defer to Anne.
Sounds good.
Amphiaraus, final answer.
Amphiaraus is correct, or Amphiaraos. Yes. Not bonus. That was good. We got all 20 points on that question. And here is toss-up number 13. Give the present passive infinitive for sumo, meaning Virginia 1.
Sumi.
Sumi is correct. The rest of the question just translated it to be taken up. All right. Bonus number 1 for Virginia. Give the perfect active infinitive for cado, meaning to have fallen.
Kekadisse. I believe.
Sounds good to me. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Kekadisse, final answer.
Kekadisse is correct. And bonus 2, give the correct form of proficiscor for the sentence. Marcia sees that her sister is about to set out from home.
Okay, about to set. So can we get that? Yeah. So future, right?
Yes.
Profectum iri.
Well, it would have to be profectum iri, right? Because it's sister.
But future passives don't decline.
Need an answer?
Okay. Never mind it.
Okay.
It's not passive though.
Okay. Profectum iri, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. Profecturam esse, or just simply prefecturam. All right, so that was 15 points on toss-up 13. Here is toss-up 14. What region was the home of the xenophobic King Busiris, the home of the Virginia II?
Egypt.
Say it again. You just cut out.
Egypt.
Egypt is what I'm hearing. And that is correct. All right. Bonus 1. Oh, let me finish the toss-up. It's got a lot of things. The home of the shape-shifting sea god Proteus and the place where Io ended her wanderings near the Nile. So bonus for Virginia. Which Greek captured Proteus on Pharos while trying to return home from Troy?
This would be Menelaus. Do you guys agree?
Yes, I agree.
Captured Proteus.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I defer to Anne.
Okay. Menelaus, final answer.
Menelaus is correct. And bonus 2. Who killed Busiris during a journey westward that also saw him kill the giant Antaeus?
This would be Heracles. Do you guys agree?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Defer to Anne.
Heracles, final answer.
Heracles or Hercules is correct. All right, that was 20 points on toss-up 14. Here we are at toss-up 15. In a Roman connubium, what was the flammeum, a bright red Virginia 1?
That was like the veil, or what the bride wore.
The veil is correct, which the bride wore, yes, but veil was enough. The rest of the question, in fact, said a bright red garment worn by the bride. Bonus 1 for Virginia. A trio of what kind of object was traditionally carried by a Roman bride during her wedding procession? One to drop on the road, one to give to her husband, and one to dedicate to the lares of her new household.
Ooh. I do not remember this. Conan, Jordan, and
I definitely heard.
No.
I've heard of this like a few months ago.
Need an answer now.
no answer.
Just guess.
All right, no answer is what I heard after I called time. So we have coins or numi in Latin, either way. Bonus 2. What was the Latin term for a bride's dowry?
I think this was dose.
Yeah, that's yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Sure.
Dose, like DOS.
I think it's DOS. Yeah.
Okay. Dose, final answer.
Dose is correct. Right as I was calling time. All right, so that was 15 points on toss-up 15. And now we are ready for a score check.
After 15 questions, the score stands at California with 75 points, Virginia with 155 points, and Ohio yet to score.
All right. Well done so far. Sound is okay. No glitches this time.
Sound is good.
Yes, thank goodness. I don't know what the problem was. I guess the Wi-Fi. All right, toss-up number 16 for any player. Translate the following sentence into English. Caelum erat clarum visu. Have Ohio 1.
The sky was clear to see.
The sky was clear to see is correct. So for Ohio, bonus 1. Translate the following sentence into English idiomatically. Ad silvam veni vitam actum.
So, like, I went to the forest and then I have no idea what. So that would be like ago agere, I'm guessing. Like
Need
Age
an
Octus.
answer. Need an answer. That is time.
I went to the forest to drive life.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We were looking for I came to the forest to live life. So 2 issues there. Idiomatically is the live life part. Bonus 2, translate the following sentence into English. Sorry, let me restart that over. Translate the following sentence into Latin using a supine. My voice is pleasant to hear.
So that would be like mea vox est ploc. Wait. Does anyone know how to say pleasant?
No.
So I guess placeo, placere, plaxi, plactus, maybe? Probably not, actually.
Isn't it placui, maybe?
Yeah, probably. So I guess mea vox est placta auditu.
Sorry, was that your final answer? I was about to call time.
Yeah, final answer.
Okay. Can you say the word before auditu?
Placta.
Okay. I don't think that's going to work for us, but no, I'm getting a no from my co-moderator. We were looking for Yukunda, but the rest of it was right. So, vox mea Yukunda auditu. All right. So that was 10 points on toss-up 16. And here we go to toss-up 17. What derivative of the Latin word tenuis, meaning thin, means providing a partial justification or excuse for something? Virginia 1. Answer, please.
Tentative.
Say it again.
Tentative.
Sorry, tentative is not correct. California 3.
Tenure.
Say it again, you cut out.
Tenure.
I'm sorry, tenure is not correct. And I see another Virginia player. And so let's clear it for Ohio. All right. Repeating. Oh, never mind. Ohio has buzzed. Ohio 1.
Would that be tenuous?
Sorry, tenuous is not correct either, which tenuous is definitely a derivative. But so we've had all 3 teams give it a shot. We are looking for extenuate or extenuating, which is the word at the definition of providing a partial justification or excuse for something. Give me a moment to confer in a direct message. Okay. All righty. So no points on toss-up 17. We are going to move on to toss-up 18. What new colony did Hadrian commemorate with a shrine to Jupiter capital? Virginia 3.
Ilia Capitolina.
Ilia Capitolinus is correct. To Jupiter Capitolinus, and thus ignited a conflict but known as the Second Jewish War due to the shrine occupying a space sacred to the city's inhabitants. Bonus 1 for Virginia. In response, what Jewish leader led a guerrilla-style revolt against the Romans for the next 5 years?
This is like a Simon Bar. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but that's
okay.
a general spelling.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Did he lead the guerrilla style revolt?
Do you want to like give less and see if you're prompted, or do you want to try for it?
Let's try Simon and see if.
Okay. Defer to Jordan.
Simon, final answer. Hello.
Can you give me more information?
Simon Bar Kokhba.
That is correct. Yeah, we needed more than Simon. All right. So bonus 2. What did Hadrian rename the province of Judea after the Second Jewish War?
Dude, I hate myself. I think it was like Syria.
Syria, Palestinian, or something like that.
Yeah, yes, something like that.
Something sounding like, yeah.
I think Syria.
I think it was Syria.
Oh yeah, it was Syria. Thank you.
Syria, Palestinian.
Yay.
Thank you.
That sounds right.
Okay, I think yes. Okay, defer to Jordan.
Syria, Palestinian. Final answer.
I'll take that. You've got a little tiny extra letter in there, the way that you spelled it and said it. So we'll double check in the moderator's room that we can take that. But it's usually pronounced and spelled Syria, Palestina. So we'll add the 5 points for now. But if other moderators overrule me, then
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
not on the last 2 questions.
Uh-oh.
All right, I think I have to commandeer this again.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, we're gonna miss her dearly. Okay, I'm not changing.
That's unfortunate.
I'm no longer the protest mod. Send your protest to Jeremy, please. Great. For the last 2 questions. Toss-up number 19 for any player on any team. Aphrodite angrily killed Calliope's son Orpheus after the muse ruled that half of what youth's time should be given to Aphrodite. Virginia 2.
Adonis.
Adonis is correct, and half should be given to Persephone was the rest of the question. Bonus 1 for Virginia. It mattered little, however, since Adonis was killed as a youth by what type of animal?
A boar.
A boar, yeah. Was
You
it the
guys agree?
Caledonian boar?
Just boar.
Or just a boar? Yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't think
Just say
I
boar.
don't remember.
boar.
Just
Yeah.
boar. Yeah. Okay. Defer to Anne.
Okay.
A boar. Final answer.
Boar is correct, yes. You're just a little soft on my end, so I'm making sure I hear you. Bonus 2. What king of Thrace was the father of Orpheus by Calliope?
I think this is Oeagrus. Do you guys agree?
Is he a king of Thrace?
Was he king of Thrace?
I believe.
Okay.
Okay.
I defer to Anne.
Okay.
Okay. Oeagrus. Final answer.
Oeagrus is correct for 20 points on 19. And our score after 19 in this most harrowing of rounds.
A score after 19 stands at 75 points for California. Virginia has 195 points, and Ohio has 10 points.
All right. Thank you all for bearing with us. We have one more question to go. Let's do this. 20 points still on the table. Toss-up number 20 for any player on any team. What use of the ablative case is found in the following sentence? Volo amicis a propinquare sed nescio in quo loco sint. Virginia 1.
I would have placed where?
Place where is correct. Bonus 1. What use of the dative case is found in that same sentence? Volo amicis a propinquare sed nescio in quo loco sint.
Dative of reference?
It's dative with.
I would like an answer, please.
Dative of reference. Final answer.
I'm sorry. We're looking for the dative of special verbs.
I couldn't remember which one that was.
Bonus 2. What use of the genitive case is found in this sentence? Me arguisne ilius facinores?
Can we get that in the chat, please?
There it is.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Maybe
Okay.
argue? Argue?
Genitive with special adjectives. Final answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. This is the genitive of charge or penalty. Are you charging me of that crime? That's what it says. Or with that crime, we say in English. So what's our final score stand?
At the end of the round, our score stands at California with 75 points, Virginia with 205 points, and Ohio with 10 points.
What a bunch of troopers you all are. Thank you for playing Certamen with us. Oh, wow, what a round. Yes, in the chat, perhaps if I can find the links fast enough, there'll be a link to rate your moderator. I don't know how that would work for this round. And the scores, if I can dig them up.
They did their best under the circumstances.
Yes. Yeah, right. Who was your moderator this round? Yes.
There were some extenuating circumstances here.
Oh,
we have
there's
to.
The score already, and moderator eval just in case we need it. There it is. Perfect. You don't have to, but we really like data.
I'll just go back through the live stream and find the percentages.
Our mod, who was our mod? Our mod was me, Henry, and Lauren Dill. Dillshot. Yeah, find a way to communicate that. We're obviously going to talk about this in the room. But with that, I'm going to stop the stream. Everybody to a very excited to be played advanced round 3 of NJCL Certamen. I am Henry Schott. I am your moderator for the evening. I guess I'm with Missouri these days. I don't know. I'm in St. Louis. And I can't do this whole thing alone. We've got on protest mod, we've got Lauren Dill, Silver Bowl recipient Lauren Dill. If you've got any issues during this round, please direct them at her. But of course, we're not going to have any issues during this round, are we? Of course not. No, we're here to have a theme match. And we've got Chris Sloan of World Series fame helping us get our Boney pasted into the chat. And if Lauren's internet should suddenly give out, please direct your protests to him. But the moderators, we aren't the stars of the show. It's the people behind the scenes. We've got Andrew Mashkasov on time to keep me honest on Boney. We've got Laura Hudick on our scorekeeping and Sid Davis as secondary scorer so that our counts by 10s and 5s are 100% accurate. Are there any questions at this time for me? I hope not. We've been having a lot of time to get to know each other. Great. We have done all procedural things. We've even done toss-up 0. Let us clear the buzzers and get this bird in the air. Toss-up number 1 for any player on any team. What work of Latin literature, which discusses literary issues such as beginning in medias res and the Pennsylvania 3? Answer, please.
Time.
Episodes? I'm going to repeat. What work of Latin literature, which discusses literary issues such as beginning in medias res and the Deus ex machina in 476 hexameters, addresses peripatetic theories on poetry and is written by Horace? DC 1.
Ars Poetica?
Ars Poetica is correct, or the Epistola ad Pisones. Bonus 1. The Ars Poetica is alternatively titled Epistola ad Pisones. What other work does Horace alternatively refer to as Iambi?
The Epodes, final answer.
Epodes is correct. Bonus 2. The Ars Poetica is sometimes placed in the second book of what other work of Horace, which contains lengthy letters to Augustus and Julius Florus on literary subjects?
Please stop. Thank you for pacing.
I'm going to need you to give me an answer.
Epistolae, final answer.
Epistolae is correct, right at the buzzer. For a full 20 points on toss-up number 1. Toss-up number 2 for any player on any team. What Latin noun, formed from a Latin verb meaning pretend, means image or statue? Pennsylvania 3.
Simulacrum.
Simulacrum is correct. Bonus 1. What Latin noun, formed from another Latin noun meaning wall, means a gap or the space between two things?
Something.
Okay, so the thing for wall is like wallum or like
It's not morum or something. I don't know. I know.
Nora, do you know?
This word.
I'd like you to
The
start an
wallum
answer,
or
please.
mos is.
Wallum final.
I'm sorry, it's interwallum, right? The compound. Bonus 2. What Latin noun formed from a Latin verb meaning cover means a roof tile?
Oh, this is like, I think this is like tectum or tectus. Tectum final.
I'm sorry, tectum is the whole roof. A tegula is a roof tile. You're in the ballpark. You get 10 points on toss-up 2. Toss-up number 3 for any player on any team. On what island does a man strap on the gloves of Eryx to defeat a DC-1?
Sicily.
Sicily is correct. To defeat a young boxer named Dares during the funeral games of Anchises in the Aeneid. Bonus 1. Dares had earlier won the boxing match at whose funeral games?
Hector, final answer.
Hector's is correct. Bonus 2. During the archery contest at the games, what man's arrow miraculously catches fire?
Could you please paste? Thank you. Acestes, final answer.
Acestes is correct. Yeah, if it takes a second to paste, don't worry about it. It will be cut. So it's 20 on a 3. Toss-up number 4 for any player on any team. Which hill hosted Domitian's large funeral monument to the Flavian dynasty, had the Forum of Trajan carved into it? Jonas, DC1.
The Quirinal.
Quirinal is correct. Carved into it and was the mythical home of Titus Tatius and the Sabine people. Bonus 1. Which hill contained the site of the temple of Divus Claudius, which was temporarily commandeered for a grand fountain by Nero and may have originally been named after its oak groves? I'd like you to give me an answer, please.
The Viminal, final answer.
No, I'm sorry, it's Kylian. Bonus 2. What site on the edge of the Kylian Hill did Constantine choose for his first Christian cathedral? It later served as the residence for many popes and still stands today after many renovations and extensions.
Yeah, St. Peter. Basilica of St. Peter, maybe.
Answer, please.
Basilica of St. Peter, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's the Cathedral of St. John Lateran, or Domus Laterani. You get 10 points on toss-up 4. Toss-up number 5 for any player on any team. Give the form of Alfaro that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. If only that man had not stolen DC1. Answer, please.
Obstulicet.
Obstulicet is correct. Stolen the gift was the rest of the sentence. Bonus 1. Give the form of Alfaro that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. I don't know by whom the gift was stolen.
Okay, so Nescio, by whom the gift was stolen. Okay, so this entire question, I do not know by whom it was stolen. I guess that would just be Abstulaire, by whom it was. Oh,
I'd like an answer, please.
Oblatum sit.
Is correct. Oblatum sit. Bonus 2. Now give the form of Alfaro that would appear in a Latin translation of this sentence. I hope that we will steal the gift back.
I hope that we will steal. So that would be oblat that we. So nos oblaturos esse. I hope Sparrow nos Oblaturus essay. I don't think back. Like whatever. Oblatur.
Answer, please.
Oblaturos essay. Final
Is
answer.
acceptable. We could have also taken Oblaturisimos or Alferamos. You get 20 points on 5. And what's our score at the quarter mark?
After 5, our scores are Pennsylvania 10, DC 70, and Alpha has yet to score.
All right. Huzzah. Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and your competitors in the spirit of Kirtan. 300 points still on the table. Toss-up number 6 for any player on any team. On a trip to Rome in 40 BC, what minister of Hyrcanus convinced Antony and Octavian? DC 1. Answer, please.
Lucius Antonius.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Pennsylvania 3.
That's what I was gonna say. Fulvia,
Answer, please.
Fulvia.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. On a trip to Rome in 40 BC, what minister of Hyrcanus convinced Antony and Octavian to make him king of Judea, which came to pass in 37 BC? On a trip to Rome in 40 BC, what minister of Hyrcanus convinced Antony and Octavian to make him king of Judea, which came to pass in 37 BC? I have read the question twice. I'm going to call time. We're looking for Herod, specifically the first or the great. It's no points on 6. That's okay. We're moving on. Toss-up number 7 for any player on any team. Describamus nunc proprietates dictionum in hac sententia. Grex discipulorum multos menses Latinae studebant, quo melius examinibus fungerentur. Cuius temp DC 1. Answer, please.
Imperfectivi.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Alpha 2. Alpha. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Cuius temporis est studebant. Pennsylvania 3.
Imperfectus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's imperfecti. No extra syllable. Imperfecti. No points on toss-up 7. That's okay. Because we're moving on to toss-up 8. Toss-up number 8 for any player on any team. What deity caused the instant coming of age of Acarnan, Alpha 2? Zeus is correct. Acarnan and Amphoterus transformed the Myrmidons from ants to men and made a daughter of Inachus into a heifer, Zeus. Bonus 1 for Alpha. What goddess made Jupiter promise to transform Aeneas' ships into nymphs and herself transformed Atalanta into a lioness?
I think this is Venus. But it might be like whatever that dude's name, like Cybele or something.
I'd like an answer, please.
It's a goddess.
Venus, final answer.
I'm sorry, it was Cybele.
Oh, unfortunate.
Bonus 2. What deity, in order to aid her husband, convinced Samanthe to turn a wolf to stone?
I don't know, like Thetis? That sounds. Let's just go with that because the way it's
Answer,
phrased
please.
Thetis, final answer.
Thetis is correct for 15 points on toss-up number 8. Toss-up number 9 for any player on any team. In Latin literature, what name is shared by the title of an exhortation to philosophy written by Cicero that caused Augustine's spiritual crisis and the man in Catullus 65 to whom DC won.
Hortensius Hortalis.
I want to see what PA3 says.
Hortensius.
Okay, I'm gonna take Hortensius, and we're gonna whisper real quick. So bear with me. Okay. So for now, we're gonna give a second because I don't want to have to redo these bony, just in case. Right, because Jonas, you said Hortensius Hortalis. Joseph said Hortensius. And yeah, I don't know. What I'm thinking here is that I don't. Yeah, we can do breakouts, but I want to just explain my reasoning that I don't think that Hortalis is part of the title of the exhortation of philosophy. I don't think it has the whole name in it. So worst case, we're going to break out. We're gonna do separate bony. So let's do this. Breakout rooms. We're going to do 2 breakout rooms. We're going to assign these manually. We're going to assign you to one. Yeah, right. Fancy technology. And we're going to assign Pennsylvania to the other. Yes, Lauren, he did. So I need to assign the rest of Pennsylvania in here. We're going to open those. Go to your breakout rooms. I'm going to come individually and we'll do the bony and keep track of it. Now, Lauren and Chris, are you able to join me, or one of the scorekeepers able to join me in these manually?
I think so.
As long as we're hosts, we can both
we should
join.
be able to. So let's go and hit DC first, and then we'll go to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks for your patience. I just want to give everybody a fair shake. And sometimes rulings from on high are not as quick. Henry, there was a response from on high.
Wonderful. Great. Looking at the High Council's ruling, it seems that my instinct was correct. Is that how I should be reading this, Lauren? That we will not
Yes.
be accepting Hortensius Hortalis because it is not the name of the work.
That is what I got.
Okay. So I'm glad that we could handle this and get the bony. Scorekeepers, are we clear as to who's getting points for what for this question? Wonderful. So this should be 15 to Pennsylvania. Yes. All right. I'm on the same page. We're all on the same page. Kalukale. Great. Let me get the chat back up so I can see buzzers. Cool. And we'll move on to toss-up number 10 for any player on any team. The Battle of Bananas continues. Listen carefully to the following passage, which I will read twice, and answer in Latin the questions that follow. Ut hastas breves prohiberemus quominus nostros pedes ferirent, totiens saliebamus ut saltare videremur. Nunc simiae nos deridebant et exclamabant, ecce illi homines sunt paucis arienis perterriti, meminevrimus imaginem eorum saltantium, homines interdum sunt tam stulti. I will repeat the passage. Ut hastas breves prohiberemus quominus nostros pedes feribrent, totiens saliebamus ut saltare videremur. Nunc simiae nos deridebant et exclamabant, ecce illi homines sunt paucis arienis perterriti, meminevrimus imaginem eorum saltantium, homines interdum sunt tam stulti. Your question. Quibus DC1. Answer, please.
Arienis.
I can take Arienis or Hostis. The question was Quibus erant homines perterriti secundum simias, Arienis. Bonus 1. Quomodo homines arienas vitaverunt?
Could you please paste I'm allowed to ask for the entire passage,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Okay,
coming.
great.
It'll take
Thank
a
you.
second. Worst case, I can get the passage for you.
Arienas.
There you go.
Okay. Homines saliebant. Final answer.
Yeah, I'll take it. Homines saliebant. Or any of the other ways you could have done the verb salio. Bonus 2. Quotiens homines dementer se gerunt?
Thank you.
I would like an answer, please.
Totiens, final answer.
I'm sorry, we were looking for interdum. Interdum, a little more specificity there. You get 15 on 10, and our score at the halfway mark.
After 10 questions, we have Pennsylvania with 25, DC with 85, and Alpha with 15.
Huzzah, hooray, Kulu, Kale, cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and your competitors in the spirit of Certamen. Great, 200 points still on the board halfway through this round. Let's do it. Toss-up number 11 for any player on any team. What man's crime was given away by Academus after he used the city of Aphidnae to hide the newly abducted Helen, leading DC1?
Paris.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Pennsylvania 3. Answer, please.
Pollux.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Alpha 2. Theseus is correct, leading the Dioscuri to abduct his mother Aethra in retribution. Bonus 1 for Team Alpha. What man proposed this plan to Theseus because he wanted to seize a daughter of Zeus?
Okay, I'm blanking on this dude's name, but it's wait, is it Pirithous? Something like that? Maybe?
I think that's right.
Okay. Pirithous, final answer.
Pirithous is correct. Bonus 2. What sons of Theseus later rescued Aethra from Troy?
Plural? Oh gosh. I'll guess this is one of them, but I don't know about another one.
About the sons of Theseus.
I'd like an answer, please.
Acamas, final answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said sons. Acamas and Demophoon. Demophoon being the other one. You got 15 points on 11. Toss-up number 12 for any player on any team. Employing the same double envelopment tactic Hannibal would use at Cannae, what Spartan mercenary defeat DC-1?
Xanthippus.
Xanthippus is correct. Defeated Regulus in battle at the Bagridas Valley. Bonus 1. At what naval battle following Bagridas Valley were Carthage's sea forces crippled for the next 5 years?
Okay. It's gotta be Cape Remiam. That's what we know. Cape Remiam, final answer.
Cape Remiam is correct. Bonus 2. Set back by the disaster at Bagridas and their own ships lost to storms, the Romans returned to Sicily and captured what Carthaginian fortress in 254 BC?
Panormus, final answer.
Panormus is correct for a full 20 points on toss-up 12. Toss-up number 13 for any player on any team. Give the 2 Latin verbs and their meanings which have the third principal part crevi. DC-1.
Cresco, to grow, and Carno, to discern.
That is correct. Cresco and Carno grow and discern, respectively. Bonus 1. Distinguish in meaning between the periphrastic verb constructions victurus sum and victurus sum.
Okay, so we go wiki victus week. Okay, shoot, we were wiki week, I think. Okay, so the first one without the macron, victor sum, is I am about to conquer. And weak torsum with the macron is I am about to live. Final answer.
That is correct. Bonus 2. Give the third and fourth principal parts for both the Latin verb edo, meaning to eat, and the Latin verb edo, meaning to bring forth.
Okay. Edo, edere, edidi, editus, and then edo, edere, edi, editus, I think. Okay, I don't know Eddie, because I know, but there's also SESS, that's irregular though. ACS,
I'd like an answer, please.
Edo, so for the second one, ADD, editus, and for Edo, without the macron, SESS, final answer.
Okay. We've got AD, ASUS, for Edo, and ADD, ADITUS for ADO. We're going to double check that the third principal part can be AC. I think you're right for what it's worth, but we're going to have to double check it. So pro tem, no, because I want to give you points, not take them away from you. So provisionally 15 on this question. Toss up number 14 for any player on any team. What author perhaps inspired by a successful campaign against the Calaiki by his patron Decimus Brutus. DC1. Answer, please.
Tubulus.
Time. Pennsylvania 3. Answer, please.
Cornelius Gallus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. What author, perhaps inspired by a successful campaign against the Calaiki by his patron Decimus Brutus, wrote a fabula praetexta on the successful overthrow of Lucius Tarquinius Superbus by an earlier Brutus? What author, perhaps inspired by a successful campaign against the Calaiki by his patron Decimus Brutus, wrote a fabula praetexta on the successful overthrow of Lucius Tarquinius Superbus by an earlier Brutus? Alpha 2.
It's like Nivius.
No, I'm sorry, it's Accius. You're in the ballpark, but time-wise. No points on 14. All right, toss-up number 15 for any player on any team. What group of sisters chose Lerna as the burial place for their heads of their husbands, for whose murder they, DC1?
Danaids.
The Danaids is correct. They were condemned to ceaselessly fill leaky buckets in the underworld. Bonus 1. Since Hypermnestra spared Lyncaeus, they were able to carry on the Danaid line. What twins, who supposedly quarreled in the womb, were the grandsons of Hypermnestra and Lyncaeus?
Okay, so their kid was Abbas, I'm pretty sure, and then Cresius and Proetus, I think. Acrisius and Proetus, final answer.
That is correct. You got there. Bonus 2. Ovid calls the Danaids by a patronymic referring to their descent from what man, the father of Danaus and his brother Aegyptus?
Belus. Not sure because okay, looking over this today. Pretty sure it's Belus. He's like Belus, final answer.
Belus is correct. For a full 20 points on 15. And what's our score at 15?
At 15, our score is Pennsylvania, 25 points, DC, 140 points, and Alpha, 30 points.
Huzzah, hooray, Kalu Kalay. Cheer wildly for yourselves, your teammates, and your opponents in the spirit of Certamen. There are 100 points still on the table. Let's make our run to the finish. Toss-up number 16 for any player on any team. What emperor was beheaded and thrown into the Tiber at DC1? Answer, please.
Elagabalus.
Elagabalus is correct. After he tried to go back on the arrangement to make his cousin Severus Alexander his Caesar. Bonus 1. What powerful grandmother of Elagabalus played the Agrippina to his Nero, but was not able to save Elagabalus from himself?
All right. Thank you for pasting. So the I guess Julius Wannias' mother, so Julia Maesa. Yeah. Julia Maesa, final answer.
Julia Maesa is correct. Bonus 2. What city is the origin of the sun god that Elagabalus worshipped in Rome?
Yeah, that's actually. All right, that's where I got his name, I think. Yeah. Emesa, final answer.
Emesa is correct for 20 points on toss-up 16. Toss-up number 17 for any player on any team. Say in Latin, who knew we would be at home for a very DC1? Answer, please.
Quis sciwit nos domi diutissime futuros esse.
Is correct. Sciwit nos domi diutissime futuros esse is correct. Bonus 1. Using an optative, subjunctive, and amplector for hug, say in Latin, I wish I may hug again those whom I love.
Please, thank you. All right. I wish I may hug. Okay. Utinam, if only I might. Amplector, so amplecti, amplectar. Would that I might. So if would that utinam versus amplectar, those illos whom amo so whom I love. Guess quos. Either word.
I'd like you to start an answer, please.
Utinam versus amplectar illos quos amo. Final answer.
That is correct. Not to be a stickler for piggies, but it's a short I, utinam.
Okay.
We all learned something today. Bonus 2. Using linteum for mask, say in Latin to one person, don't trust people not wearing masks.
Noli, I guess we can go with credere or noli credere hominibus not wearing masks. Linteum. Okay, so lintea or a lintea known garantibus, I think. Noli credere hominibus lintea non garantibus. That makes sense.
Is that the answer, please?
Noli credere hominibus lintea non garantibus. Final answer.
That is correct. I appreciate putting the known with the participle too. For 20 points on 17. Toss-up number 18 for any player on any team. Make any dirty pig quispiam DC 1. Answer, please.
Cuipiam porco sordido.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. Make any dirty pig quispiam luteus sus, nominative plural. Pennsylvania 3.
Cuipiam porky.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Alpha 2.
Quipiam luti sures.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So a couple things. I heard luti, it's lutei, keeps the E. And sues, no extra consonants enter there. So that's no points. On 18, that's okay. We're moving on. Toss-up number 19 for any player on any team. What Silver Age author wrote an epic poem about the Second Punic War? DC 1.
Silius Italicus.
Silius Italicus is correct. Second Punic War in 17 books that is said to be the longest Latin historical epic that comes down to us. Bonus 1. According to Pliny the Younger, Silius Italicus had an obsessive admiration for what earlier Roman author whose tomb and relics he possessed?
Yeah, he was an interesting guy. Virgil, final answer.
Virgil is correct. Interesting is to put it mildly. Bonus 2. What other Silver Age author wrote an epic poem on the civil war between Pompey and Caesar?
Lucan, final answer.
Lucan is correct for a full 20 points on toss of 19. What's our score going into 20?
After 19 questions, our scores are Pennsylvania, 25 points, DC, 200, and Alpha, 30.
Wonderful. Just in case this changes things, I have heard from the council, Ray Essie, we could not find AC as an attested principal part. But as I recall, we did not award those points, so the score still stands as it is. Ah, good job, Past Henry. Nailed it. Cheer wildly for yourselves. Hooray, Kalukale. 20 points still on the table. Let's do it. Toss-up number 20 for any player on any team. Let's hear some Roman epitaphs. Translate this Latin inscription found on a tombstone into English. Qui leges hunc titulum mortalem te esse lament. DC1. Answer, please. Time.
Who reads?
I called time. I'm sorry. I'm going to repeat. Let's hear some Roman epitaphs. Translate this Latin inscription found on a tombstone into English. Qui leges hunc titulum mortalem te esse memento. Pennsylvania 3.
Who? You shall remember, the laws,
I need you to finish your answer.
that, are of dead, Titus's.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Alpha 2.
Who reads this little inscription? Remember that you are mortal.
Allow me to whisper real quick and consider something. You're the most correct, so I'm going to give you Boney, just in case. Yeah, we're checking in as to whether titulum is diminutive to get the little inscription. But you're the only one who gave like a mostly correct answer, so have some Boney, Team Alpha. You will have 30 seconds to translate these in this epitaph. Desene iam mater lacrimis renovare querelas namque dolor talis non tibi contigit uni.
I don't know the first word and basically every other word after that. So, yeah. Do you have any idea? Or maybe we just, yeah.
Make it up.
Yeah, let's go with no answer.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We translate it as, cease now, mother, to renew your laments with tears, for such grief has not befallen you alone. Or something to that effect, as long as it was grammatically sensible. You get 30 seconds on this one too. Provided that you notice the hyperbaton, you will be able to translate this epitaph with 30 seconds time. Hoc qui scire cupis jaceant, quae membra sepulchro disces, dum relegas hos modo versiculos.
Do you know what a hyperbaton is? I don't know anything. What? What? You wanna make something up or?
No, you can just say no answer.
Okay, let's just go with no answer again.
I'm sorry, no answer is incorrect. We're looking for you who want to know what limbs lie in this tomb, you will learn, provided that you read again these little verses. There's your diminutive.
Oh.
Versiculos. All right, so that's pending 10, depending on how we, I see those were T's for this. Yeah, so I think we're not going to accept it, looking at the provisional search, unless there's much brouhaha to be raised about it. We're just gonna not accept the toss-up then. And after 20, what is our score?
All right, then after 20, our scores are Pennsylvania 25, DC 200, and Alpha 30.
Huzzah! Hooray! Let us cheer wildly for an excellent round of Certamen played today. We thank you for joining us. Well played, everybody. Thank you to anyone on the stream for watching. If we can find the link, we'll have a rate your moderator. I think it's a survey of some kind. And the scores will enter chat at this point too. We moderators are always looking to improve, and your feedback is valuable. I mean that in a greater than boilerplate manner. It sounds very rehearsed because it's on the sheet here.